Let's start that again. Whodat? Whodat? Whodat say they're going to beat them Saints? Not the Pussycats. Not them. Whoop their ass. 2-0. Whodat Nation. 2-0. NFC South leading champions of the world. All them shitty teams out there lost. We ain't lost. We undefeated. Let's go. Let's roll. So now I'm talking about. W. Wasn't pretty, but I don't care. A W is a W. W. Come on now. Celebrate. Celebrate this glorious, momentous occasion. Should have been more than 3 points. We should have won by more than that, but we gave up a garbage touchdown. But hey, you know what? I won my fantasy game because of Team Taysom, baby. 9 rushes, 76 yards. Threw a pass to Juwan Johnson. I think I got 13 yards off of that. Team Taysom. Y'all sleeping on Taysom? I'm telling you. Can't be sleeping on that, man. I was down 60 points in my fantasy league, and I got 72 tonight because of the Saints. Woohoo! Telling you. Team Taysom. You know it. You know it. Where they at, bro? Where they at? Where they at? Come on. Come on. Come on. Y'all got to hear this. Come on. Where you at, Grumpy Grandpa? Where you at, Elvis? Come on now. I got to show y'all how a real team works. Come on. Doubt my team. Doubting my team all freaking year. I don't know who got the better record. I'm just saying. Vikings are 0-2. They trash, and the Lions are 1-1, and they starting to be trash. Saints are undefeated. May not be pretty, but hey, a win's a W's a W, folks. So, sitting here on cloud 9 right now. Right here, right now. Beautiful, beautiful W. So, my man, Team Taysom, of course, wins another ball game for us. Again, Carr sucks ass, but he did just enough. So, just another case that we got to put in Taysom. When Taysom gets the ball, he does nothing but glorious things. They played Taysom a lot more in this half, which is good. So they did a lot more stuff, a lot of good things, and I like that. Jerry G was going, oh, hell, I forgot to call Saints Happy Hour. Shit. Oh, well. I told him I was going to call that hotline. Damn it. Man, I'll call him next week. Ain't no worries. My phone's dead anyway. Shit, W is a W. Yeah, they need to stop with that shit. Quite honestly, they need to get some touchdowns. That's ridiculous. You know? I'm telling you, they hate on Taysom. Taysom got 9 rushes for 76 yards. And he even threw a pass. He went 1-on-1. I think he got 13 yards to Juwan Johnson. I put Taysom as my starter. I keep Taysom as my tight end starter. I don't care. I do it. I won in my fantasy game because of that. The second fantasy team, I was down like 140-60. There was no chance at that one. So I'm 0-2 in that one. But the first one I did, 1-1. So we got this going on. I'm waiting for the haters to show up. All these haters been talking shit. Where they at? They talking shit the whole time. They got where the hell are they at now? You see, that's what I don't get. When we lose a game, they on my ass. But when we win, I don't never see them. Never. Come on now. I can't help the Vikings 0-2. Can't help the Lions chunk ass. Can't help that. Saints are undefeated. That's what I'm saying. Saints 2-0, baby. I don't care how it's. Now, Jamal Williams got that hamstring injury. That's what I don't like. He's my starting running back, so I don't know what the hell they're going to do. They're going to have to sign a running back because we were only down to Tony Jones and Taysom. Unless Miller gets better for next week. I don't know. We're going to have to sign a running back. Elevate somebody from the practice squad or some shit. I mean, yeah, we got to go to Green Bay, but yeah, Pack is whack. Sorry, not sorry. But we got that W there, too. Now, I can't honestly believe that the Packers lost to the Falcons. How the Falcons 2-0? That's ridiculous. That shouldn't happen. I think the NFL is rigged in that situation. And how the hell are the Bucks at 2-0? What the hell? Like, Roger Goodell's like, nah, we can't have the Saints just be 2-0 by themselves. Everybody else got to be 2-0 too. I'm like, I don't remember who the Bucks played. But the Packers had that game yesterday, and they blew it. They had that W, and they just blew it. It's ridiculous. They had it. So, like, they had that game. They had the rights. And that's the crazy thing about it. They had it, and I don't know. They lost by 1 point. How about that Hail Mary from Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson threw up a Hail Mary, got the game within 2, and then misfired on a 2-point conversion. Sean Payton's 0-2. Thank you, Grumpy Grandpa. Thank you. Now, Elvis wanted me to do a show last night shitting on your team. He's like, you should shit on the Lions like you shit on the Vikings. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because at least the Lions have a better record than the Vikings still. So I can't shit on anybody, can't do that. But and honestly, that 17, that last touchdown was garbage. That was the first touchdown the defense gave up all season. Our offense is sucking ass, but it'll get in sync. One more week without Kamara. Kamara comes back after week 3, and Derek Carr though. Derek Carr's showing a lot of I don't know. He's proven to me what he proved last year. He's an average quarterback. He's decent. But he's just, I don't know. I honestly did not watch any games yesterday. I was sick as dog. I was really sick. I slept most of the day. The only reason I even know the Lions lost is because Elvis was messaging me saying, hey, you should go live and shit on the Lions. Like you shit on the Vikings. I'm like, why? It was 37-31. I mean, honestly, the Lions had that game. I mean, it's not like the Vikings when they got blown out and had to come back. Lions should have won that game. I saw the replays of it today. The Lions had that game. But, that's how the NFL is. You have a game and then you lose a game, and the Lions still 1-1. They're still better than the 0-2 Vikings. That's what, I mean, shit. No, I saw that. I saw it. I saw it today. I saw the highlights, and the referees just I don't know. They blind. Yeah, Goff threw a pick six. Goff threw an interception for the first time in like 380 plays, 380 something passes, and I was like, what? But Lions should have won that game. It was probably just a hangover from beating the Super Bowl champions. And I get that. Don't worry. We're going to do y'all a favor next week, because we play Green Bay in Green Bay. So we're going to take out the Packers for y'all. I can't believe the Falcons actually beat the Packers yesterday. That sucks ass. That's just trash. I don't know. But the Saints are number 1 in the division because, we are always number 1. Taysom did Taysom things tonight, and I'm proud of Taysom. Derek Carr's got to get his ass back together because he's got his ass glued somewhere where the sun don't shine. Because I don't know what the hell going on with Derek Carr. God damn. I'm about ready to name Taysom the starting quarterback for life. Because, I don't know. Crazy shit. Where's Elvis at? Elvis don't want to come in here knowing we're 2-0. He's like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. He's screwing with that shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No, I was sick last night. I couldn't. My sinus pressure was killing me. I still have a little bit of it. Like my whole ear was blocked up. I don't know when the Vikings play again. The Vikings don't play again this Sunday. They're probably gonna lose again. I don't know. I told Stoney on Twitter, said, "How about that team?" And he goes, "Yeah, we had that game." And I'm like, "You didn't have shit. What the hell are you talking about? You didn't have 4 touchdowns. How the hell you had that game?" I'm like, "You can't sit here and call yourself a goddamn fan when you don't even watch the ball games." He goes, "I did watch that game." I go, "What was the final score?" He goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, okay, well, you don't know. It means you didn't watch the damn game. How the hell can you sit here, stream, call yourself a fan wearing a Vikings jersey, and don't know what the hell is saying? All you know is the team lost because people told you." Like every time the Vikings are on, this dude live streams. He's not even watching the game. How the hell do you call yourself a fan when you don't even watch your team play? Come on now. You can't root. Then he sits there and tells me about Taysom sucks. I'm like, fuck that. Taysom won us the game tonight. What the hell, you know? Hell. One game, nah. 2 games in, you can't fire your offensive coordinator. It's just, nah. It doesn't work that way. You know? Hell, we got the shittiest offensive coordinator in the world, Pete Carmichael. So, y'all can gladly have him. Dan Campbell would probably take Pete Carmichael right now. He'd be like, "Yep, come on, let's go." Shit, we ought to trade him. I mean, our defense is lights out. We didn't give up that last touchdown with like under 2 minutes left was the first touchdown we gave up all year. Like literally, the Saints have the number 1 defense in the league right now. So, well, I don't know. Come on, Elvis, where you at? Take your whooping. Come on now. 2-0, baby. Next week the Saints are going 3-0 when we beat the Packers. Packers whack. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna be doing y'all a favor. You know, by beating the Packers. Barely my ass. Barely my ass. Barely my fucking ass. Sorry, Elvis. I don't know what game you were fucking watching, but it wasn't the game. They gave up a garbage touchdown. A garbage touchdown. We beat the living piss out of Carolina. Don't sit here and tell me we barely beat them. Score don't mean shit. Taysom by himself, single-handedly beat the Panthers. Single-handedly. Single fucking handedly. Of course, we lost. Williams went down. Jamal Williams got hurt in the first quarter and didn't return to the game. He pulled a hamstring. So I think he had like 28 yards rushing and like 5 carries or something. But there's a lot of people out for the season. But hopefully Jamal Williams comes back next week because we ain't got a damn running back. We have to suit up Tony. From 1 to 30, I would rate the Lions at least a solid 10 right now. Honestly, I don't know. Carolina's the second worst. They're probably usually the worst. But, we reserve that for the Falcons. But I don't know how the Falcons won yesterday. That's just a load of shit. Honestly. But listen to Dennis Allen's press conference. They got the point after going on right now. See, I got to turn off my radio so I can do this. So I get to miss all the damn point after shit. Although they play it, they rerun it on the page, so I could watch it, listen to it later. But still, I don't plan this to be a long stream, just enough to keep it going. But I don't know, Elvis. I'm just saying the Saints are undefeated. Whoop whoop. So we got 2 games up on the Vikings. That's right. We the best. The Saints are the best team in the NFC right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vikings 0-2. What the hell? And I don't know who the hell they play next week, but they're probably gonna go 0-3. Burt Cousins gonna throw that pick 6 again. Come on now. Telling you. It's like crazy shit going on. A W is a W. Like I said, I don't care if we win by 1 point or 40 points. A win is a win, and that's what matters. So, we got to play the Packers next week in Green Bay, in Lambeau, but it's not going to be snowing. Thank God it's not going to be snowing. Then after that game, we get Kamara back from the suspension, and whoop, whoop. Oh, no. Team Taysom, baby. Taysom is the MVP. I'm telling you, did you see what Taysom did tonight? Yeah. Yeah, 0-2 team has no bragging rights whatsoever. I'm sorry. If you're 0-2 and you're talking shit to a 1-1 team, you ain't got no bragging rights. You don't. You got no foot in the stand on. I mean, considering the Lions beat the defending Super Bowl champions in the first game and damn near took out Geno Smith in the second, and they had that game. But you know how the NFL is. They had that game dead to rights, but I'm just saying. Vikings got the shit kicked out of them in the first game. Damn near got the shit kicked out of them in the second game. Had to make a rally. They had to make garbage points. Like Carolina had that garbage touchdown tonight. That was a garbage touchdown. That don't mean shit. The final score, yeah, we won by 3 points, but that don't mean shit. If you look at the final stats, we beat the living piss out of the Panthers. So Bryce Young only had 153 yards passing. Taysom had more receiving, more total yards, touchdowns. He had everything tonight. 9 rushes for 76 yards, and he could have had more, but he slid. Could have probably bounced off and scored. Tony Jones, a third-string quarterback, had 2 touchdowns running. Tony Jones Jr., third-string running back, probably even fourth-string running back. So, the good teams find a way to win. I mean, the 49ers and whoever the 49ers, who did the 49ers play yesterday? I can't remember. They kicked the goddamn field goal last play of the game down 10 to make it a 7-point game. Pissed a lot of people off in the betting odds. So, that's going to be something. Can't wait till those lines. I'm going to be sitting back. That Lions-Vikings matchup, I'm going to be watching that game. I'm going to be sitting back. I'm going to be neutral. That game, I'm going to be neutral. I'm not going to root for anybody. I'm just going to be neutral. And I'm going to be like, all right, week 1, week 2. But, yeah, that's telling you. That's some stuff there. Yeah, I want some blue suede shoes, too. Oh, I got a bet going on with Stoney. Stoney's like, I'll bet you any amount of money the Vikings will make the playoffs. And I said, all right, you're on. I said, I guarantee you. I said, you know how hard it is for the team to come back 0-2 to make the playoffs? I mean, it's more easier now with the 17th game, man, but usually when a team starts 0-2, they only make the playoffs 30% of the time because then you got to play catch-up. But it's a lot easier with that 17th game. So, I mean, they were saying Burrow went 0-2 The Bengals went 0-2. They made the playoffs last year, but they had to win a lot of games in a row. And the Bengals make the playoffs this year. That'll be the first time in NFL history a team goes 0-2 twice. So one of those games has to be on Thanksgiving, I'm guessing. I don't know. I just know we play the Vikings first. So, by the time we play the Vikings, they'll already be out of playoff contention probably. So, the Saints will probably be undefeated. But no. We got to go to. I'm pretty sure we have to play. We have to go to Minnesota. So we're going to embarrass Minnesota in Minnesota's home field. That's going to be hilarious. Kamara going to get 6 touchdowns rushing right up the middle. Kamara going to have 400 yards rushing. He's going to throw for a touchdown. He's going to might have 8 touchdowns in that game. So, a couple of years ago, we played him on Christmas Day. And that was the game where Kamara scored 6 touchdowns, and we whooped the Vikings' ass. I think the score was 57-30 or something. We whooped their ass. I don't remember the exact score, but I just remember Kamara whooped some ass. That was a great day. That was a great day in Saints history. But I'm watching highlights yesterday, and Russell Wilson throws a Hail Mary on the last play of the game, and I'm like, whoa, that was a touchdown. And then he misfires on a 2-point conversion, and I go, Broncos are 0-2. It just takes one play to define your season. You do all of that, throw up a Hail Mary, get the Hail Mary. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? You get all of that stuff, Hail Mary, everything, and then crazy. So it's insane. Absolutely insane that they lost by that 2-point conversion. So, it's crazy. I hate this little heart thing. This damn little heart thing kind of, drives me insane. Let's see. YouTube ought to get rid of this little heart thing. They put it right in the corner. And I hate that. I don't even know what it does. Stop hitting the damn button. It's crazy. Well, okay, there we go. So, yeah, basically we kicked some butt. So, pretty proud of myself there. What's that? Yeah, I want to go back to that. Hold on. Oh, Gardner's out for the rest of the season. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. That is something. But yeah, it's crazy. All the injuries going on after week 1. is insane. I ain't said we won anything yet. All I know is we 2-0. That's all I know. 2-0. I don't remember the Vikings being 2-0. I'm just saying. I mean, if you reverse that, 2 losses. The Vikes 0-2. They lost to. Now the Eagles are a good team. I grant that. But y'all lost to the shitty to the shitty Buccaneers. Y'all lost to Baker Mayfield, who's probably the worst quarterback out there right now in NFL history. Y'all got your ass beat by him. Just saying, when we play the Buccaneers, we're going to whoop them. So, I'm just saying. So, I'm just saying. 2-0 all the way. Well, hey, that don't really matter right now. They both have 2-0 records. Carr's just not on. I don't know. He's average right now. I mean, I think when Kamara comes back in a couple of weeks, I think he'll have another weapon. I mean, Williams got hurt tonight, pulled his hamstring, so I don't know. He might be out. He never came back. He got hurt in either it was the first quarter or the second quarter. He never came back. He stayed in the locker room. So that's really significant. So we had pretty much one running back left on the roster. That was Tony Jones Jr. Scored 2 touchdowns tonight. And basically, Team Taysom took that running skill to another level. Taysom could have had 100 yards rushing tonight, but he slid. He had 9 carries for 76 yards. And then he threw a pass. Taysom threw a pass. So he went 1 for 1. I think it was 13 yards. Threw one to Juwan, tight end to tight end. So Taysom had a perfect 158.3 quarterback rating tonight. So, you can't go bad. You can't go wrong with that one, honestly. So, I mean, I don't know who plays what. Who do the Vikings play Sunday? Or Monday? Because I don't know. I'll tell you right now, who the Vikings play. Let's see. They play a shitty team, they might have a chance, maybe. They play a good team, not a chance in hell. Too many turnovers. I mean, y'all can't fumble the ball 10 times. Madden did like Taysom. What are you talking about? Madden loved Taysom Hill. He's like, boom, Taysom's great. Yeah, Taysom's what we call a Swiss Army knife. It's the original OG Slash. No, Slash was Cordell Stewart, but he's from Louisiana, so you got a props there. So I mean, looking at the game, honestly, yeah, it was close. It was 6-6 at half. I think we were winning 9-6 at half. Started off like last week, all field goals. The offense just as bad in the red zone, and we gotta get that going. I think in the newest edition of Madden, I think he does commentary still. I don't know. But yeah, John Madden was hell of a guy. Truly missed. They should keep him in that game forever. They should use his voice and this and that. And I think John Madden only got paid like $2 million for his name and likeness in that game. He even said, I'm not even doing it for the money. And that's a game that makes billions and billions of dollars annually. And he only got paid something like $2 million a year. for that game. Where his name, likeness, image. EA did him wrong there. But damn right. Wait until tomorrow when Stoney's streaming. I'm gonna be like, Stoney, how about that team Taysom? Huh? I told Stoney, I said, how about your Vikings 0-2? And he just goes, oh well, hey, we lost. That's that. And I'm just like, yeah, but what was the final score? And he didn't even know. No idea. No idea. I'm just like, how in the ass are you a Vikes fan? You don't watch the games. Yeah, he wears a jersey. He's like, oh, I did watch the game. I go, well, if you watched the game, you would have known. Instead of fucking streaming through the games. Hell. EA Sports is success. Madden's too much of a glitch. But, it's crazy nonsense. I tell you. Oh, hell. Don't know how much got left. I'm still kind of wobbly from the other day. My equilibrium was off. I was wobbling yesterday. I was wobbling Saturday night. I'm kind of wobbling right now, but see if Cajun does a stream tonight. I don't know. Doing a little quickie here. Do some makeup streams because I missed the last couple of days, but I don't know. I don't even know who won that Browns-Steelers game. I think it's still going on. That's the thing I don't like. Monday Night Football is supposed to be one game, not a doubleheader. But Saints are 1-0 in primetime this year. Of course, that was the only Monday night game we had. We have a couple Thursday night games towards the end of the year. A couple of weeks we play on Thursday night against the Jaguars. And then towards the end of the season, I think it's like the second or third game of the year, last game of the year, we play the Rams on Thursday night. So that's Amazon game. So probably be doing the commentary on that. Whodat all the way. So, But who the Vikings playing, Elvis? Who they playing next week? What team's going to beat their ass next week? And I didn't even look at the schedule. Y'all better hope y'all play the Cardinals or some team that sucks. Good Lord. Y'all got to play the Chargers. That's it. Y'all might beat the Chargers, maybe. Then y'all play the Panthers. Y'all probably might beat the Panthers. There ain't no way y'all beating the Chiefs. You might beat the Bears, but I don't know. Y'all got an easy enough schedule to pull out some wins, but will y'all? I don't know. Lions got the Falcons. I'm going to be rooting for the Lions in that game big. I want the Lions to beat the piss out of the Falcons. So then y'all play the Packers, and then y'all play the Panthers. I'm going to be rooting for the Lions play the Bucks. 3 out of the next 4 games, I'm going to be rooting for the Lions. I want the Lions to beat the Falcons. I want the Lions to beat the Panthers, and I want the Lions to beat the Bucks. So the next 3 out of 4 weeks, we're going to be rooting for the Lions. The Packers in the lot. That Packers game I don't really care about. But it looks like it's a Thursday night game, so I might do the commentary on that one. But I'm pretty sure the Lions might pull that one out too. So there's no excuse why the Lions should not go 4-0 in the next 4 games. I don't know. The Chargers are 0-2. So 0-2. So I don't know what they got on that one. Oh hell. Yeah, I'm only doing an hour tonight. I'm feeling wobbly. Might do a reaction show. I gotta figure out how to get on the other YouTube account so I can do a YouTube account so I can do a video on that. So, but I see. I almost did one of those on Twitch. I did like 8 hours on Twitch one night. That's a third of a 24. You can't do an entire 24-hour stream on YouTube. It cuts you off at 11 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. It will shut the stream down. So there is technically no, I'm too sick for me to do that long of a stream. I got maybe an hour left. I maybe got 20 minutes left in me. Plus, I want to go listen to the rest of the post-game show, which I don't want to. That's why I don't have it in the background, because I'll get copyrighted out the ass. But I like how people are watching my stuff when I'm not streaming, because they're not. So, honestly, it'd be nice if I could get monetized on this platform, but I don't ever see it happening. If Kick gets their stuff together, I'll go on there and start streaming, doing stuff and whatnot. But yeah, there's no. Grumpy should be at work. Grumpy should do a live stream. Grumpy was doing a live stream 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and Grumpy was on, and I said, "Hey, yo, Sleepy." He didn't have his mic turned on, so he couldn't respond. Elvis, you missed that. He did not have his mic turned on, so literally, you could have said anything you wanted in that stream. I don't think he would have saw or responded. You missed it. I was going to sleep. It was like 4 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? Probably ain't even up anymore. But they're nice short streams. Saints win, Saints win, Saints win. Hallelujah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, the Saints play the Packers next Sunday at noon. That's the Taysom Hill revenge game. You know how we got Taysom? Is the Packers had him, and the Packers didn't know what to do with him, and they cut him. And Sean Payton picked him up, and that's how we got Taysom. If we ever cut Taysom, he'd be in a Broncos uniform in 5 seconds. So, Team Taysom all the way, hopefully for life. So, Denver's 0-2, you know? Like your YouTube tag on this stream. I always like my own stuff. Don't do anything. I got it tagged under sports. If I was to do this on the We Are Whodat Nation page, I can't get into that page right now. I have to figure out why. I used to do live streams after the Saints games. I would get a shitload of views. I'd literally get 2,000 views every time I streamed. But it doesn't translate to the other platforms. Don't translate well. YouTube doesn't translate to Twitch. Twitch doesn't translate to Facebook, and vice versa. I'm sure they don't translate the Kick. See, on Twitch, you could stream from any platform. They don't care. Twitch really doesn't care about watch hours per se. They just amount of people is for them, I guess. The amount of people that watch your ads. Should have pulled Cajun in here, but I don't have a witch call for that. Instead of just doing this, I'm wobbly. I slept a lot yesterday. I don't know. I got something going on. I probably got the rabies or something. I don't know. I got a lot of this and a lot of that. So even when I put this in as sports, I don't get a whole lot of views. Let me check something. Probably I know why. Let's see. Yeah. Point after rant. That's what I'm talking about. The rant of a century. I don't know. Russell threw that Hail Mary up yesterday, and the guy caught it. Honestly, I think Russell should have ran that 2-point conversion in. He had enough room. But who else you gonna get? Broncos ain't got nobody. Who's gonna want Russell Wilson? You know. I mean, if anybody would need him, it'd be the Jets. But the Jets are going to stick with Zach Wilson. They'll sign somebody else as a backup. You know. Shit, the Panthers brought in Andy Dalton 3 times on quarterback sneaks. And the first time they brought Andy Dalton in, it was a false start. The second time they brought him in, it was, I don't remember if they got it or they got stopped. And the third time they brought him in, it was another false start. So the Red Rifle got three appearances in the game, and I don't think he threw one pass. Or he might have threw a pass. I just don't remember. But I know he was in there 3 times, and they were all 4th and 1. So I guess they were trying to pull the 4th and 1. They were trying to get the quarterback sneak and draw him off sides. But that first time they drew him off sides, got a 5-yard false start penalty. Their kicker kicked the 53-yard or 52-yard. He kicked the 52-yarder, and I think he kicked the 57-yarder. So he kicked a couple, long ones. Groupie kicked the 62-yarder in pregame, and that had about 5 yards to go. I don't know if Lutz missed any field goals yesterday or not. I know he missed a field goal week 1. He's still my fantasy kicker, but I might get rid of him. I only still got him because, kicking in Denver, you can make 70-yard field goals in Denver, probably 60-yard field goals. No doubt there. So I don't know if Denver's going to make the playoffs or not. I don't see it. Oh, I have no idea. Go on Priceline or Hotels.com. I don't know. Shit, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you what's cheap or not. You're talking about New Orleans. Cantrell price guy gouges everything in that city. She's like the mafia boss. She runs everything with an iron fist. She looks like a man too. So I don't even think she was born a woman. And I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to listen and do what I want to. Because I is the man and you is not. So, that's how she talks. I mean, she's got to have a press conference every damn week. But, I don't know. They got a lot of hotels. They got the Hilton New Orleans. They got the Hotel Montillon, which probably costs a lot. And if you're going down Royal Street or the French Quarter, they're gonna be a lot. Yeah, they shouldn't be too bad. You going to New Orleans? Good luck. Yeah, Hilton's off of Canal Street, I think, if I remember right. No, that's somewhere near that way. That's somewhere near the River Walk, I think. Most of the hotels are off Canal Street, down that way, because that leads you to back off where Harris is, where the water is. Go down that way. But they got some good ones. Yeah, that's another good one. Well, Canal Street's full of hotels. They used to have a lot more shopping places. I mean, they still do have shopping places, but a lot of them went under, and then hotels bought them up. Um, like Hotel Montillon. I can't say it. That's been around for like 100, 200 years. That's an old hotel. They probably charged an arm and a leg. That's like the Ritz Carlton. Um, I think the Ritz Carlton's still open in New Orleans, but that's probably going to be a lot of money because that's a high end hotel. I think that was on Canal Street too. They're not too bad. I had all the Saints, all the Saints people met up a couple of about 2 months ago, and I sort of knew about it, but I didn't get the official invite. Good. I'll tell Tiger Jet to meet you there. Tiger Jet's a Whodat. I'd be like, Tiger Jet, there's Elvis. Take him out. You can go meet the New Orleans Saints Elvis impersonator. I don't know. The Saints don't lose to the Falcons. We ain't lost to the Falcons since like 1978 or something. Saints don't lose to the Falcons. We have the all-time series lead. So, in fact, we took the all-time series lead back from the Panthers, 29-28. So, we lead that series now. I think against the Packers we have a bad record, though. I don't know. Have to look that up. Pro Football Reference has all the good data. Let's see. The Saints all time versus the Packers. 10-17. Okay, so we won 10 and lost 17. Is what it is. So we don't hold the all time leading record against the Packers, but that's okay. We'll still beat them. We do hold a winning record against Detroit. So, I mean, there's that. Archie was drafted in 71. Archie still does the commercials for Manning's, which is right next door to Harris, down the street. He's got the sports bar. He goes, "This is good old number 8, Archie Manning." And, I'm going to get Archie's rookie card signed. He signs 1 card per TTM. So I'm going to get that signed. But Archie played from 72 to 83 with the Saints. No, 1971 to 82. And then Bum Phillips traded him to the Oilers for Kenny Stabler. So Archie played 83 and 84 with the Oilers, which by that time the Oilers sucked ass completely. And then he started the 1985 preseason with the Vikings. Archie Manning retired a Viking, if you don't know that, by the way. He was in the preseason, and he hurt his elbow, and Bud Grant asked him if he's ready to go. And Archie said, "Nah, I think I'm done. I'm going to hang it up. I can't." So Archie Manning retired as a Viking in 1985. And then he started calling the color commentary as Saints in like 87, 88. He was on the radio for about 10 or 12 years calling the Saints games. And then he retired. Now he does the Manning Sports Bar. So, yeah, Archie Manning retired a Minnesota Viking. I don't think he played any regular season games. He might have, I think. I know he played in some preseason games. But yeah, he retired in 85, right before the regular season. Because he was going to be the backup quarterback to Tommy Kramer. Let me see. I could be wrong. Maybe he played with the Vikings in 84 also. Well, the Vikings didn't do shit that year, so, I mean. Yeah, Archie's number with the Vikings was 4 because somebody else was wearing number 8. Oh, no. He did play for the Vikings in 1984. Okay. Yeah, he played for the Vikings in 1984. They must have cut him. He played in 6 games. He started 2. He had an 0-2 record. He went 52 and 94 for 545 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Okay, so he did play in 84 for the Vikings. The last win Archie ever got was in 1981 with the Saints. Went 0-5 in 82, 0-3 in 83, and 0-2 in 84. So the last win he ever got was with the Saints. So honestly, you would have put Archie with a good team. He would have won some Super Bowls. You switch him with Terry Bradshaw, and he would have if Bum Phillips didn't trade him away. Yeah, Tommy Kramer in 1990 was a backup. When the Vikings got rid of Tommy Kramer, he signed with the Saints. I think he threw like 3 passes for the Saints, which I didn't know. I had to look that up. But Tommy Kramer retired as a Saint. He was like the backup or third. He was either the backup or the third string to Bobby Hebert, 1989, 1990, somewhere around there. So the Vikings sucked ass that year. In fact, the Vikings were so desperate they pulled Bud Grant out of retirement. Bud Grant was like, "Screw this! I can't even bring this shitty team back to life." So then he handed it off to Jerry Burns, and Jerry Burns was like, "Oh shit! Thank you for giving me a crappy team." By that time, Jerry Burns was like 98 years old. He was like, crap. I don't want to coach. I want to retire. So we did. So yeah, we got Bum Phillips had a crazy idea. I mean, seriously, if he would have kept Archie, he would have won. But no, he trades, and it almost worked out. It almost worked out. Kenny Stabler almost led the Saints to the playoffs, even though Kenny Stabler was pretty much looking like 97 years old then. And then Stabler got hurt in '84, and he retired halfway through the season. And then we got stuck with Richard Todd, who sucked ass. The Jets didn't want Richard Todd. The Saints were like, we'll take him. So, yeah. But then again, we had a shitty owner. John Meekum Jr. was a shitty owner. He's like, oh, I wanted the Saints to win, but the dude was a multi-millionaire, but he didn't want to spend money on people. It's like, do we really have to spend money on that guy? And he would do it. He would let his general man. He would let his general managers do whatever the hell they wanted. Like, here, you run the team. I don't care. Do what you want. You know, that's why the Saints didn't do anything. When you got a shitty owner who doesn't care, you know. As soon as Tom Benson bought the team, he fired everybody. He said, nope, we're going to do this. He brought in Jim Finks, who Jim Finks is the one that got the Purple People Eaters. He's the one that built y'all's Vikings into perennial losers. And, you know, Dennis Green let him off the hook. He thought he had him, but he let him off the hook. Zombie Dennis Green will come back from beyond the grave and lead the Vikings to the Super Bowl. Dennis Green had all the talent and all the world in the back of him. He just, I don't know. Randy Moss just was like, started to suck. Chris Carter said, nah, I ain't doing this shit. Rich Gannon was like, nah, screw that. Y'all had some shitty quarterbacks. Rich Gannon, Wade Wilson, who later played for the Saints, so I can't say much about that. Wasn't until Randall Cunningham actually did anything. You know, I don't remember that 98 season. I don't remember anything about it, other than John Elway won the Super Bowl. This one's for John. Y'all choked. You couldn't beat the Falcons. You choked. You got a kicker, Gary Anderson, who doesn't miss in 2 years. All of a sudden, misses one of the biggest play of the game. I'm telling you, the Metrodome was cursed. Y'all built that on top of Indian Burial Ground or some shit. So, I mean, the Metropolitan was a better stadium than the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. I don't know where the hell y'all playing now, whatever. The dude goes like undefeated for 2 years, and then he misses a shitty field goal. But in that game, Morton Anderson for the Falcons missed a 32-yard field goal, which could have won the game for the Falcons, and I think it went in overtime or something. Or it went in, I don't know. I forgot that game. But Gary Anderson missed one for the Vikings. He missed the field goal in 2 years. He went, whoops, whoopsie. He decided, well, I guess I'll miss one now. That was the greatest day in the world. I thank Brett Favre to this day. You know, if I ever see Brett Favre, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna shake his hand. I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you for what? Thank you for that interception. You had that game won single-handedly. The Vikings had that game, and they gave it up. That was the greatest day ever. Yeah, I cried that day too. We went to the Super Bowl. That was a great day. That was a great day in my life. The second greatest day ever. Then in 2 weeks when we beat the shit out of Peyton Manning, Archie was sitting in the suite going, God damn it, I can't even win when we're retired. I'm like, well, sorry. Sean Payton should break out ambush again. Ambush! Well, actually, he did. He tried to break out ambush week 1. He's like, onside that bitch. He told Will Lutz. He said, "You're not Garrett Hartley. What the hell, bro?" Actually, Thomas Moore says the one that did the ambush. Ambush. That was a great day. What did y'all do with that Minnesota Miracle, though? That's the problem. What did y'all do with it? You didn't do anything with it. Did y'all go to the Super Bowl? No. The team beat whoever y'all played beat the shit out of y'all. So that don't mean anything. It means meaningless. Meaningless. Means nothing. Means not anything. You didn't do anything at all. Sure, you beat us, but what did you do the next week? You laid a goose egg. I don't remember who you played, but they beat the piss out of them. So now, if y'all would have won the Super Bowl, that would have hurt a lot more. That would have hurt Saints fans a lot more, knowing we had that game, we lost it, and the Vikings won the Super Bowl. But y'all didn't win anything. So in the end, the voodoo came back, and it was like, we got you in the end. Sure, you knocked us out. But what did y'all do? I'm just saying. So say Minnesota Miracle all you want. It didn't really do anything. Well, don't worry. By the time the Saints play the Vikings this year, y'all are gonna be like 0-10. Y'all will be out the playoff race. You won't even have to worry about playoffs. There will be no playoffs in sight. The Saints will already have the first round clinched. And we're gonna do y'all a favor next week by beating the Packers. So, if y'all can't win next week, y'all suck. I'm just saying. Just can't get a lot of stuff going on. That's right. We have a better record than the Chiefs, 2-0. What's the Chiefs' record? 1-1. Just saying. I didn't say we were better than the Chiefs, though. The Lions can say they're better than the Chiefs because the Lions actually beat the Chiefs. I mean, we beat them in the preseason. So, I mean, technically we beat them too. But, Hey, I like to see the Vikings go beat the. How am I delusional? The Lions beat the Chiefs. That's a true statement. That's an actual true statement. So. You could look it up in the record books. True statement. So. But let's see. I want to turn on my radio and listen to the rest of the post game. Because they do a post game till 1 in the morning. The main stuff they'll just replay again. Usually I call up to the radio station and I go, "Hey, we kicked some ass." And I forgot to call up Saints Happy Hour. I forgot to call them up. I'll call them up one of these days and go, "Yo, we did it. We beat their ass." But no, Saints won, kicked some ass. That was last year. Stop hopping on the past. That was the past. That was last year. Who cares? No, the Saints didn't make the playoffs last year, but that was last year. This is a whole new season. We're talking 2023. Y'all got to stop looking in the past. I'm sorry. I can't help it if your team sucks. You got to look for last year. Even your coach will be like, this is 2023, not 2022. I'm telling you. You gotta focus on this year. I'm sorry your team's 0-2. I'm sorry they suck ass. I'm sorry Bert Cousins can't hold on to his balls. You know, I mean, that's the first thing you gotta hold on to is your balls. He can't hold on to them. I'm sorry. I really am. But I'm sorry your team sucks. We beat a lot of bad teams. A W is a W. That's how it is. A W is a W. Danny's Gray's Cars and Toys. How you doing? Elvis, you just said Danny's team is the worst team in football. How did you say? Why did you just say that? Yeah, I appreciate you, Danny. I've been missing a lot of play. What you call it lately? It's just I gotta play catch up on a lot of people's videos. I've been doing okay. I would not call Carolina the worst team in football. I would not, Elvis. I seriously would not. There's at least 10 teams worse. I mean, the Falcons and then the Bucks and then the Vikings are 0-2. I'm just saying. So, um, but I mean, other than that, well, I tell you what, Elvis, when y'all go play Carolina, see if y'all beat them. Watch, Carolina's gonna beat the piss out of the Vikings. I'm gonna be the first one laughing. I guarantee you, Carolina's gonna smoke the Vikings. And when they do, don't give me any bullshit about how Carolina. Don't say Carolina sucks or oh we lost the game. Don't come here and say that shit when y'all go 0-3. I don't think many come on the stream anyway. Nah. But was a good game though. It's just your opinion, Elvis. That's all. That's all. I mean, will the Panthers make the playoffs? Probably not because they have a rookie quarterback. But they're gonna be better than the Vikings. I know that for a fact. I mean, I think the Panthers are 1-1. I mean, they're only a half game out of the division lead. It's funny how everybody said the NFC South was going to be so terrible. The Saints are 2-0. The Falcons are 2-0. The Bucks are 2-0, and so. I don't mind Elvis. His team sucks. It's 0-2. He doesn't know anything about. He doesn't know. He has no idea. We sit here and we favor him. Yeah, it's only football. Not a life or death situation. I mean, we play Carolina again sometime in the end of the year, I think, but it's not, not a life or death. But I wonder when the Saints beat the Vikings, is Elvis going to be as gracious as Danny is? Probably not. He'll be like, oh, well, we gave you that win, or oh, no, the refs cheated, or oh, no, whatever. Yeah, Sam Mills came up with that keep pounding thing. The late great Sam Mills, Saints legend. Although he was the Panthers coach when he died though, but he came up with the Panthers keep pounding mantra. But yeah, I hope y'all pound right through the Vikings offensive line. And I want to see what the excuse is next week or the week after when the Vikings lose to the Panthers. I want to see that excuse. I mean, like if you saying Carolina is the worst team in football and you lose to the worst team, then what does that make you? Right? I'm just saying. It's got to be something. Elvis, that touchdown at the end was garbage, but it wasn't barely. But hey, 2-0 is a lot better than 0-2. Get back to me when your team is 2-0. So I'm just saying now. You have to. Do you want me to wake up Grumpy Grandpa? Because he'll back me up on this. Like he said earlier, you got no feet to stand on. You can't be sitting here bashing my team being 2-0. A win is a win. I don't care if we win by 1 point or 100 points. A W is a W. Nah, I never eat crow. Nah, never. It's okay. When y'all play the Panthers, let's see how y'all do. Y'all lose to the Panthers. Seriously, if the Vikings lose to the Panthers, I want you coming up in here kissing my ass. Because you're sitting here saying that Carolina is the worst team in football, which of course, it doesn't matter who we play. You would say that if we played San Francisco and beat them. So it really doesn't matter. He does that to get a rise out of me, but it don't work. See. I should be eating some chicken. Yeah, you could play quarterback, but who would you know? Elvis, you should go watch Danny's Grays and Cards Toys videos. NASCAR all the way. Somebody ran into a wall somewhere. I don't remember where, but it was crazy. How do you go 500 miles in a circle and think you went forward? What did you do today, son? I drove 500 miles in a circle? Oh, that's nice. But I won $1 million. Huh? Yeah. I drove 500 miles in a circle backwards, but I still won. Ain't that something? You get Richie Pettit out of retirement. I know he's like 85 years old, but you get his ass out of retirement, he could probably beat these whippersnappers. No problem, Elvis. I was only going to go an hour. So, Vikings went 0-2. Saints are 2-0. Vikings are 0-2. All I got to say, that's all I got today. That's what I got to say. That's right. Vikings gonna get the ass beat by Carolina too. I'm telling you. How the Vikings lose to the Buccaneers? The Vikings lost to Baker Mayfield, for Christ's sakes. Who the Buccaneers got on that team? Mayfield and Evans. Pfft. Minnesota Miracle. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, you know what the Minnesota Miracle is? The Vikings winning the Super Bowl. That's the true Minnesota Miracle. And we know it ain't happening this year. He's going to sing the Vikings blues. Since my Vikings left me, I don't know what to do. They really suck, guess they just went 0-2. The Vikings suck. They went 0-2. The Vikings suck. 15 more games. We're going to lose them all. And then the Lions going to beat them, sweep them in. I'm telling you. It's going to be the funniest thing in the world. Too late. Too late on that one. But yeah, but that's okay. I started another one tomorrow, so it's better, bigger, and better than ever. Yeah, you can turn any Elvis song into an 0-2 Viking song. Just insert a few keywords here and there, and before you know it, presto. Elvis is gonna go to sleep tonight, going, "How in the hell did my team lose to the Vikings? How did we lose to the Bucks? How in the hell did we lose? How is my team 0-2?" He's gonna be like thinking about that all night. How is my team sucky? Like, my team used to be good. They only had 4 losses last year. Well, no, 5 counting the playoff game. The Vikings already lost half of how many games they lost last year in the first 2 games. And that's sad. Appreciate you, Danny. I got to play catch up to your channel, so, I'll hit you tonight on some videos and good old NASCAR stuff, and, because I'm probably fixing to end this stream myself. You're going to sleep. Elvis is going to go to sleep dreaming on how the team sucks. Yeah, there's a lot more season left to go. I agree. But, it's possible like they can come back from an 0-2 deficit. It's not improbable, but, I just want to see what your excuse is when you lose to A, B, C, D, and E, and y'all like 1-7. I want to see what the excuse is in. Ain't got no excuse. None. Man, I should have brought Cajun in here. Cajun would have been like, "That's right. Got nothing." When I do my show tomorrow night, I'll bring Cajun into the panel, and I gotta get Zanron up in this panel one of these days. I mean, come on, you gotta get him up in here, and all that stuff. But see, I already went 20 minutes over what I said I was gonna go. Is I want to go listen to the rest of the post game show. The stuff I missed being on here, they're gonna replay it so I can listen to it again. But my glorious Saints are undefeated. It's got a nice ring to it, 2-0. And that's the fact, despite that the offense isn't even clicking on all cylinders yet. Just wait till we get Alvin Kamara back in 2 weeks. Telling you. It's gonna be some ass kicking there. So, anywho, I'm gonna end this stream. So I appreciate y'all popping in the chat. Your final score: the Saints 20 and the Panthers 17. We are 2-0. Whodat? Bon temps roulé. Good night, people.